My name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I want to do is I want to talk about what really took place that day in the JFK assassination. Now, when people does studies on the JFK assassination, they mark it down as a time frame of 28 seconds. This is based on the Zapruder film of how long the Zapruder film is. So they estimate their time frames within that 28-second period. By the evidence I've uncovered, because I've been on this case for 11 years and 10 months, I found and uncovered a lot of photographic evidence that was overlooked from the films and images and other evidences that was collected. And from time frame that I came up with, the whole assassination actually took place within a 15-second time period. And the reason why I say this is counting from shot number 1 all the way to shot number 13. Body evidence I've collected, which is photographic evidence, it's not a theory, it's based on photographic evidence. That's what my research is based on. There was actually 5 gunmen there that day and 13 shots fired that day. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up this image here first. These are the locations based on photographic evidence of all 5 gunmen. There was 2 gunmen in shelter number 3. There was 1 gunman on the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. There was 1 gunman on the 2nd floor of the County Records Building, and there was 1 gunman on the rooftop of the County Records Building. And like I said, this is based on photographic evidence. Now, the next frame we'll pull up, this is the layout of the shots fired from their locations. As you see here, total 13 shots. Based on photographic evidence, here's shots number 1 and 5 based on photographic evidence. Shot number 1 and 5 came from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. This is based on my research and by photographic evidence. Shot number 1 struck JFK in the back, exited his throat. The bullet passed Governor Connolly's head and struck the chrome of the windshield in between the sun visors of JFK's limo. Shot number 5 was also taken from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. However, this shot struck JFK's head, back of his head, after it exploded, and the bullet passed through the opening and struck the inside of the windshield of JFK's limo. Like I said, as you see here, this is all based on photographic evidence. Now, shots number 2, 3, 8, and 13. These shots came from the 2nd floor of the County Records Building. Like I said, this is based on photographic evidence. Shot number 2 that was taken that day struck JFK in the back of the head. Shot number 3 shot Governor Connolly on the right side as he was looking out to his right. Shot number 8 was taken after JFK's head exploded and after Governor Connolly was shot in the back. This shot hit the steps where the 3 men were standing. And the reason why that shot was taken is because of to get people start running up the hillside there, because there's 3 men standing there and they want to get people running in that direction so the 2 gunmen inside of the shelter can blend in with the crowds and get away. Then shot number 13 was the same thing. It was a distraction shot, as same as number 8 was a distraction shot to get people to run up the hillside and get under cover so the other 2 gunmen that was in shelter number 3 can blend in with the crowds and get away. Because like I said, shot number 2 struck JFK in the back of the head. Shot number 3 struck Governor Connolly in the right side as he was looking to his right. Shot number 8 hit the steps where the 3 men were standing. Then the stairway between the shelter and the picket fence area. And then shot number 13 struck the sign that was on the lamp post on the right side of Elm Street. Now, shots 4 and 6. Shot number 4 came from the gunman inside of the shelter, and it was fired from the window. This shot struck JFK in the right side of the head, and JFK's head exploded. Now, the reason why JFK's head exploded is because the first shot to the back of JFK's head, which was shot number 2 taken that day, it entered JFK's head 15 centimeters. This is based on the autopsy reports. The bullet entered 15 centimeters of JFK's head. The bullet did not exit. Then when this gunman here, being close range, took his shot to JFK's head, shot number 4 hit shot number 2 inside of JFK's head, and JFK's head, scalp, and skull was already cracked from that shot. When that bullet made contact with the other bullet, JFK's head exploded, and that's why they found bullet fragments all over in JFK's skull area and his brain area and all over the back seat of JFK's limo, because both bullets made contact and they shattered one another, and that's why JFK's head exploded. Shot number 6 came from the second gunman on the side of the shelter. That shot struck Governor Connally in the back as he was turning to his left. Again, this is based on my photographic evidence I have uncovered. The gunman that was actually inside that shelter was 2 of the tramps that they picked up that day that they let go, which I'll make a video on that to show you why these 2 tramps were those gunmen. Now, there was a gunman on the rooftop of the county records building. All his shots were distraction shots. The reason why he took these distraction shots, again, as I point out, to get the people in the crowd to start running up the hillside so both gunmen inside the shelter could get away and blend in with the crowds. Shots number 9 and 10 struck the side and top corner of the concrete of the manhole cover. Shots number 11 and 12 struck the grass area. Shot number 7 that he took struck the curb where James Tague was standing. Now, this is based on photographic evidence. A lot of these shots that was fired that day actually was fired at the same time. As you see here, just like when we zoom in at the bottom here, which I'll pull if I can, let me pull up this other image here. As you see, by the orders of these shots, we can see the line right here from the curve shot, the grass area shot, and the manhole cover shot. It's all on the same line of fire. If you see the direction of the second floor of the county records building, them was all fired from the left going out to the right, as you see here. 2 shots from the 6th floor Texas School Book Depository. Both them shots was fired from the right, exiting out to the left. And then we have the 2 gunmen inside the shelter. Both of their shots were taken, and it was from the right. So that day, as I point out here, and now, like I said, this is based on photographic evidence. There was 5 gunmen there that day, 13 shots fired that day. JFK was shot 3 times in the head, once in the back. Governor Connally was shot once in the right side and once in the back. Then there was the 7 distraction shots to get people start running up the hillside so the 2 gunmen inside the shelter can get away. Location of these gunmen: 2 gunmen in shelter number 3 right behind Mr. Spruder. 1 gunman on the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository, which was Oswald. This is based on photographic evidence. 1 gunman on the 2nd floor of the county records building, and 1 gunman on the rooftop of the county records building. Thank you. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give us that like button. And I'll be making more videos here soon. I'm going to take a few days off because I've been sick, and I'm just going to take a few days off. I got to. Thank you, and have a nice day.